Hello everyone and welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. In the last session, absolute craziness went down here in town as the king rose up above everyone on the... Oh right, you can... Yeah, okay, right there. It's still hanging in the sky there, and called this new political election type thing where the most popular candidate will become the next king. And all sorts of other things occurred as well. Grius sadly died. We did sort of see that coming, but yep. We've also now got Hulkenberg in the party.
I'm heading out.
Whose voice I have still yet to figure out how to do properly. For His Highness's sake, let us settle this. I have no idea what the accent... I can't quite get it. Wait, no, I'm trying to talk to Stroll.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing new there, it looks like. But anyway, today we need to head towards the cathedral. We can't do it the normal way, so we're going through the mausoleum. And, yes, that is where our journey begins today.
Alright.
Alright. No lookouts that I can see. We'll not be discovered going in or out of the cathedral as we please.
Well...
It's so quiet, it's kind of creepy.
Even so.
Even so, I'd rather have avoided disturbing the dead, but we cannot let that stop us here.
I'm a little worried.
I'm worried about the people left in the Grand Cathedral. Oh boy. Oh wow, we're fixed camera perspective right here. I can only do this. It forces you to look up and go like, God damn.
Let's go.
Let's head to the cathedral. We're going after that necromancer. We're going to catch him, for Grius' sake as well. True.
Alright.
Alright. Just as I thought. This area has yet to be sealed off. We should be able to enter through here. And we've got more. Do we need to do anything with more? Right, Hulkenberg's not even, like, someone we can do anything with right now. We're keeping our light magic. That is... Wait, we're already level 9 on this class? When did that happen? Am I crazy? Am I going insane? How did I already get to level 9? We need it to level 10 for something that Moore wanted us to do, but I swear I only just got it. Okay, sure.
Look.
This path leads to the back entrance of the Grand Cathedral. Security should be lighter than it is at the front.
Ready?
Then let's head inside. You all ready? Lego! Then let us enter. The way is straight ahead. I don't know why I'm rolling the R. She doesn't roll the R. I did a tiny little roll, but no, she doesn't do that, I don't think.
Doesn't it seem like?
Doesn't it seem like? It's downright eerie. Much too quiet in here. We have no choice but to steel ourselves and move on. This is the only way left open to us.
Let's hurry.
The area looks clear. Let's hurry.
Onward.
Onward. Okay. Also, as of time of recording, today, the reviews for Metaphor ReFantazio just dropped. And it is reviewing so highly. It is like the 3rd highest rated game of the year behind Astrobot and the Elden Ring DLC right now. And yeah, that's awesome. It's sitting at a 92 right now on OpenCritic. And people are throwing around terms like Atlus's magnum opus and stuff. I can't believe it, man. I'm so happy. Seems as though it's locked. Alright. Well, clearly we can get in there because there is a thing in there. So we will be able to find a key somehow, some way, somewhere. But yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. The fact that we're like 7 or 8 parts in or whatever, but we've basically just barely started, you know, because it's massive. And I am so excited to get this entire thing explored and learn the story and everything. Okay, there's no way I can get a key right here, right now, right? We have to press on and maybe come back later. Wait, I'm getting a strange feeling from up ahead. It's the same feeling I had at the abandoned mine before. But the mines were... What do you sense? I don't know, but I've got a bad feeling about this. What's the plan, Will? We're going in. Yeah. Right. No time to second guess ourselves. Also, apparently I should have just fought that dragon in the Nord Mines. People were saying that actually that dragon is kind of a piece of piss, and I would not have had any trouble at all. So I was just overly cautious there, so I will not make that mistake again.
Strange as he is, that pale fellow's magic works. Good for rooting out the rats.
Hello?
That blasted mage set a trap. Not surprising. We knew he was expecting us.
And you still fell for it? At least you'll be in good company.
Oh, wait, what? That was Grius, wasn't it? I mean, it has to be someone... It's not actually Grius, it's someone using his looks, I guess.
Alcest.
Well, that's just mean. Ow?
Alcest, stop it! Don't! Why would you die for revenge of all things? The man I fought beside was not so ruled by anger and malice. Alcest, tell me, please.
What the fuck? Is she dead?
Is this the price of my failure then? The prince, for having lost him, you too would abandon me. Why did you leave me alone in the dark when you escaped with his highness? I have sought him for so many years to no avail. And now, I... Of course. 'Tis only just that you be the one to send me to him now.
Get up! Fight!
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
No! You have it wrong!
Oh, good save. Jesus, she was just accepting it.
The prince is alive!
Hey!
He's right. We do hunt Luis, but not for revenge. We mean to lift the prince's curse.
Is that true? His Highness is still...
Yes, he lives. So you have to keep fighting!
You mean, if that's true, then I... O Lord,
Oh,
thou
shit.
who wanders in solemn duty, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Hell yeah.
You calling, transcending all oaths. I choose life of my own will! Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
My name is Iselin Pacelli Majal Hulkenberg. I am knight, I am commander, and last of the honor guard! Once more, I take up arms in my liege's name!
Hell yeah. Oh, that's dope.
Alcest, I will see you freed.
Oh, that is dope. What a cool looking one.
Liege I am sworn to, in his royal name. With this power, I shall open the way! Alcest, 'tis almost finished.
I'm sensing a huge surge of power. Hang on. It almost seems like the two archetypes are resonating with each other.
Oh, synthesis skills. You've unlocked synthesis skills. Synthesis skills are special cooperative skills available according to the party's channeled archetypes. Access them by pressing A on a party member's turn. In order to perform any synthesis skill, a second party member with a specific archetype channeled is necessary. Synthesis skills consume the collaborator's turn icon in addition to the active character's turn icon. Okay, so that's like a huge amount of like Like, these synthesis skills better be incredible if you're consuming 2 turns to do them.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, we just unlocked a bunch of synthesis. Team up. Okay, what do we got? We got jump thrust. Deals medium physical pierce damage to one enemy and lowers their defense. That's good. That's with Stroll. We have protect guard. Raises the barrier that nullifies 1 attack for 1 ally. Okay, that's not that good. And magic guard nullifies 1 elemental attack for all allies in the caster's row. Okay. Okay. So that one is pretty good so long as they're in the row. But that's... Okay, that's why it's so expensive though. Jesus fuck, that's so expensive. Okay, well, jump thrust though, definitely. Lower their defense, that's very good. Are you in the front row? You are in the front row, good. Just making sure.
As one.
Do it.
I'm counting on you!
Roar with royal might.
Very nice.
I can't afford to hold back.
Unlocked synthesis round slash. Oh, right, but we can't do it because we don't have the turn points. I see, I see. But it would be weak physical slash to all enemies. That's a combo of... Oh, I was expecting that to be warrior and knight, but no, that's actually warrior and healer one. Is weak slash to all enemies. Oh, never mind. It's available to both. I see, I see. It's the same thing.
No.
But, yes, he can't do that, so... Oh, yeah, we gave him... yeah, right. Weak physical slash to one enemy. Oh, the crit. We love the crit. Big fan of the old crit. And then what do you have? None available for use with the healer. Okay.
Healer.
I assume they're weak to light? Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Behold, we stand together.
Okay, so we already lowered their defense, so we don't need to do another one right now. What have you got? Draw enemy attention and take attacks for allies for 1 turn. That's interesting. And halves damage taken when ambushed. Okay, well, I mean, you want to never be ambushed, so that shouldn't be that useful, but sure. I mean, why not? Let's see it.
Is that all?
Now, what I call upon royal power within!
The power, they won't hold back!
I stand ready. Let justice prevail.
I guess I'll just attack normally with melee.
Is that all?
Nice, because she resists it as well, so that's even better.
No holding back!
He still goes defense down for 1 more turn. So I think we're good here. I think that's GG's.
Observe the
G
enemy.
to the power of G.
Alcest.
His Highness and Maria's home. I leave them in your hands.
We'll do as you ask, friend. I swear it.
Nice. Oh, 1,800 mag. That's pretty big.
That'll do.
Levels.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Nice. Grius's memento.
Rest now, Alsace. We will protect Maria and His Royal Highness.
Oh. Isn't this crystal just like what we saw in the abandoned mine? It gives me the same nasty feeling. Come on. Let's just destroy it.
First he wakes the dead, and now this bizarre object. This man is dangerous and must be stopped.
You said you were a royal knight, didn't you? Were you there? On the night the prince was attacked?
Yes, though I was the least among the Order then.
We saw His Highness afflicted with a horrific curse.
But soon after, he mysteriously vanished. Alsace was one of His Highness's closest confidants when he disappeared. I'd wondered if they were both lost to us.
But I could see it when we told you the truth. You believed the prince was alive, didn't you?
I'd left my post to wander the land. A search party, at least in intent. News of the king's demise brought me back. Thence, we met. Now, onward. 'Tis nothing. Let us go.
Don't "'tis nothing" me. You took a hard hit.
Yeah.
earlier. Let's head back for now.
But...
We've come this far, so he'll be looking to buy time. It's just as you advised before. We can't rush in if we're to see this through. What say you? We can withdraw for now, right?
I say it's up to her.
I say it's up to her.
I'll trust your judgment. Homeward, then.
You got it, boss. She's pretty cool. I am liking her. They have yet to introduce a character that I just don't like.
Maria's awake. She's not hurt too badly, but she's locked up in her room and won't come out. I told her that her father wouldn't be coming home.
So she knows.
Oh, I should say, I found a note in his belongings. Meant for you all, I'm sure. It said, if there's anything left that could serve you, take it. I left his belongings in his room, so you're free to have a look.
Grius entrusted his belongings to us.
Now that you're here, I'll go check on her one more time. Try to rest, and I'll be back shortly.
Damn you, Louise.
Can I assume you're still dedicated to the mission?
Mission?
Killing Louise to lift the prince's curse. We've lost a lot already. We can't afford to give up after one failure.
Don't worry. I've no intention of giving up now.
What do you think? Are you going after Louise?
By the way, Stroll is the VA of Dion in FF16, so that's cool. I hadn't noticed that somehow, even though I really like Dion. I don't know how I hadn't picked up on that, but it was mentioned to me in the comments and I was like, oh shit, yeah it is. So that's cool. Of course I am.
Of course I am.
Yes. Someone has to bring the bastard to justice. You saw what would happen under his rule. We can't just let him doom this country.
Thus do you seek Louise's death. Knowing the truth, may I join your cause? I heard of your trials at the fort, and considering all I've seen and heard, Louise clearly aims to seize the throne. Allow me to lend my blade. Even if we can put the man down, if we can't save the heir to the throne, it would be all for naught. Until the day His Highness, the prince's life is saved. I will fight through all obstacles.
We'd be happy to have you. But are you sure?
It is but another leg on my own long journey, and now I may travel in good company. What say you?
We'd welcome you.
We'd welcome you, gladly.
Truly. Thank you. I shall strive to protect you, as you saved me.
Yeah, I mean, you've definitely got a cool protection skill with your, like,
but we're glad to
taunt.
Leave it to me.
New ally, Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg, the ever-loyal knight, has become your ally.
Then let us be bound in both purpose and trust. My life is your shield, and my blade is your strength.
Clap.
A steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg. Within her dwells the virtue of the knight. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Huge! Love that for us.
I would stake my very life upon it.
Can now study the knight. Very cool, very cool. I sense the heroic embodiment of the knight from Hulkenberg. We can go study it as soon as we find another
now that she's
academia
part of the
entrance.
Team, we ought to show her. Here. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
the prince. He's been asleep for a long, long time.
His Royal Highness.
He's stable. But unless we can do something about that curse, he's finished.
That mage could be the key to this. I couldn't guess what he aims to accomplish, but if we can capture him, he could lead us straight to Louise.
Possibly.
Doubtless he seeks the royal scepter. 'Tis enshrined in a chamber in the cathedral under a powerful warding seal. Such magic would likely take days of concentration to dispel, even with powers to do so.
You figure that's why he said we've got until the mourning period ends? If it's true, we still have some days until the mourning ends. Leaves us a little time to spare, but what did he mean when he told us to wait for the Day of Calamity? Just an ominous name for the day he grabs the scepter?
He can tell us himself at the end of a sword.
True!
The innkeeper's given her blessing, so we'll use this place as our headquarters for now.
Alright.
Yeah, probably for the best. It's already gotten late today, so let's reconvene here tomorrow. Do you feel responsible for Grius and Maria?
I mean, there is nothing we could have done, but at the same time, you do still kind of feel responsible, right? But I don't want her to think that I don't know that there's, like, it wasn't our fault.
I want to say there's nothing else we could have done.
Yeah, but that doesn't keep it from hurting. I don't make much of a guide, do I? I can't even get proper directions. God, I wish I wasn't so useless.
Oh, don't say that. Me too, that's so sad. You got us this far, Gallica.
You're the one who's gotten us this far, Gallica.
You think so? Well, it's nice of you to say. My grief is getting the better of me. But I've got to shape up. Grius gave his life for that mission. We can't let him down. Let's figure it out as a team, all right? I'll do whatever I can.
I can sense Gallica's heartbreak, her trust, and her determination. Oh, we leveled up. Nice, rank 2. Okay, so this is just like a story.
Focus on the here and now, not the past.
A story rank up. It's not going to, like, it's not something we decide to go and do. It just happens, like Morgana in P5, right? Mage Enlightenment reduces the mag cost of studying the mage lineage. Nice. Okay, cool. And followers echoes. The voices of followers can now be heard even from far away. I have no idea what that means.
Well, you should get some rest tonight in preparation for tomorrow.
Are we going to end up in academia?
Let's rest.
No. Why don't we rest early to prepare for tomorrow? Can do. Anything new in the room? We got new memorandum. Day of Calamity. Ominous words uttered in parting by the necromancer. He is attempting to alter Grand Trad somehow with magic, but what precisely that might entail remains to be seen. Whatever the truth behind his scheme, he must be stopped at all costs before the chosen day arrives. Mausoleum. An underground mausoleum that existed before the Grand Cathedral was built. The cathedral was connected to it for the convenience of the Sanctists, and there is a passageway through the basement. Few locals know of this path, as most prefer the main entrance than to walk among the dead. No shit. Royal Scepter Chamber. A room in which the Royal Scepter is kept, located on the upper floors of the Regolith Grand Cathedral. If they're actually showing us the room in a picture there, then we are going to be going there, because they wouldn't have bothered doing art for it probably unless we were actually going to end up in that room. The chamber exists to safeguard the Royal Scepter against theft in the event it cannot be in the King's possession for a period of time, as in the case of prolonged illness or death. The doors are sealed with a powerful binding spell, making it extremely difficult to open unless a specific process is accurately followed. On Grius. Oh, I just realized that it doesn't remove the new when you hover over it. It only removes the new when you click into it. Oh, that is great. Oh, thank you, God. So many fucking lists like this remove the new when you hover over it, and then you're like, wait, did I read this one? Thank God. His real name is Arvid Alces, but he goes by Grius for his work as an operative. He once caught the attention of the royal palace as a skilled mercenary and was appointed the prince's swordsmanship instructor by the former king. As he was considered to be part of the prince's personal guard as part of his duties, he also helped give fundamental training to young knights. After the prince fell victim to the curse, Grius disappeared with him. He secretly returned to the capital in search of a way to break the curse. In the northern fort, he was sometimes appointed to positions of command due to clear experience that separated him from the other soldiers. However, he lost all of his men in the human attack. The weight of those losses makes him decide to handle Luis personally, rather than appoint Will or Stroll despite their qualifications. Aislinn Hulkenberg, a Rusant lady knight met in Grand Trad. Once a member of the Royal Knights, she served the prince alongside Grius. Although the prince was formally declared dead, she believed that he had survived the attack and searched for him alone. Given her social status, she was called by her family name during her travels, which she has become completely accustomed to the point she introduces herself that way. Hails from the Hulkenberg family, one of the most prestigious noble families in Monterio. While her father and brothers rose to prominence in the world of politics, her youth was marked by merit, not with her wits, but her martial prowess, leaving her a black sheep among her family. In order to achieve success on her own, she overcame her family's opposition and went on to pursue a career as a knight, but after failing to protect the prince, she has been too ashamed to return home. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Can we go out? We can go out.
What?
This is Hulkenberg's room. She'll get angry if you go in without her permission. I can hear Maria's pained crying as Fabienne comforts her. Aww. Sad. Grius, to think that he's gone. I only wish I could have thanked him. We owe him for leading us to a real knight. I confess I was relieved to see His Highness, though he's certainly grown since I knew him. Tonight we shall all have our due rest and prepare for tomorrow. To finish Alciz's fight is a grand undertaking, and we cannot fail him. Still can't nick any food. Fair enough. Now, I assume it won't let us go outside.
I'm tired.
Yeah, no, just rest. Alrighty. I wonder if it'll let us go to Academia. Hello, can I sleep? I would love to sleep. Bro, where's the fucking right point? There it is. The bed seems rather stiff, but I can still rest in it. Maybe it's time to call it a night? Indeed. Yay, Academia time. What?
Really? What exactly do you have against sleep?
Apparently, we've been invited to Academia.
I saw it all unfold. An ally became a friend, and he awakened to your power. But his path was cut short. It is all too easy to forget the fragility of life, until the tragedy of its loss. Yet, I feel his efforts were not in vain. He never turned from his fears and worries, unflinching to the last. Just as the lives of old heroes are passed down through their tales, so too will his heart. You have inherited the story of an unsung revolutionary and all its power.
The mag used by Grius has been inherited and returned to Will's soul. Oh shit! We love to see it.
Such power
Holy
rarely
fuck.
awakens without trials. Even should you overcome them, your virtues will be tested time and time again.
I was so certain. I was absolutely convinced that they just allowed us to waste that Madge, and they were just like, hey, get fucked. So that is very poggers that we actually get it back. Love that. Thank you, Atlus, you kind and benevolent gods.
You must carry on, honing your archetypes and heart with painful sincerity. That is the first step towards changing the world. I have faith in you.
Heroes Incense. You may come across items that grow your archetypes in various places, similar to the Heroes Incense you received from Moore. You can use them from the item menu. They grant experience directly to an archetype without having to battle.
Forgive me. There's one more important thing. You can visit as long as you have the calm and time to open a book. But when threats lurk nearby, we may not always have the luxury of attention undivided.
Makes sense.
And danger is an inconvenience so often encountered, of course. As such. A smart-looking fellow, isn't he? There's a special magic igniter embedded in his collar, too.
Little meow meow.
Much as I'd like to join you in person, I cannot. I can, however, send his consciousness in my place.
Oh, yeah?
If you see him in places of battle, do stop to pet him, won't you? You'll find him a most helpful companion.
Okay.
If you would survive the trials to come, think not only of the powers you know, but how they might be combined. Now, until we meet again.
Wait, has he kicked me out? Oh,
What?
he kicked me out. Oh, shit. It's not voiced. Oh, God, what the fuck was this guy's voice? I don't remember this guy's voice. I guess I'll just have to make it up.
What?
Seeing as he just says,
What?
what? Something's amiss. Is the spell broken? Has the crystal underground been shattered? Nah, surely not this quickly. The soldiers couldn't possibly.
No matter.
No matter. Trivial, all of it. More importantly... a rather complicated sealing spell, but I see its workings. Breaking it will only be a matter of time. So close to the Hall of the Royal Scepter. The plan is near its fruition, and the calamity draws ever closer.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Also, the end of the demo draws nearer, and then I'm going to have to wait 4 days until I can continue playing, and those are going to be the hardest 4 days of my life.
Sorry.
I apologize that we've commandeered your home.
Think nothing of it.
Think nothing of it. This is my fight too. You're going after that man in the cathedral, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes. Surely before the day of calamity that he's warned about. I don't know what he's plotting, but I want nothing more than to foil it. We can't let a tragedy that would rob this country of its future come to pass, not only for the prince, but for Greece as well.
I'd say,
one last matter. I am yet unused to this strange power. Once we take the field again, I would look to another for orders. Will, you seem best suited to the task. That is the role you've been serving thus far, yes?
It'll be all right.
No objections here. He's certainly gotten me out of plenty of nasty situations.
All good.
I agree. You up for that, Will? You sure about this?
Hold on.
Hold on. Are you sure I should be giving orders? You're a royal knight.
fret not.
Think nothing of rank. I'd welcome the advice. May we serve each other well.
True.
I suppose that would make you our captain. A fitting title for a company's tactical authority, no?
For real.
For real? I guess, but it sounds so formal. I don't know if I could get used to calling him that.
Now then.
As for when we return to the cathedral, yours is the final say, but we'd be better served by prudence than haste.
Yeah.
Right. Let's make sure we're ready for this. Gallica, when it's time to go, you give us the word.
Got it.
Yeah, got it. Stay calm, everyone. You can do this. Quest start. Necromancer takedown. Luis's necromancer subordinate must be stopped. I need to discover Luis's whereabouts as well. Who knows what could happen on the day of the prophesized calamity. Deadline is 6/21. We have 10 days left. Okay. Mission periods. A mission with a deadline has begun. Meet up with your allies at the catacombs entrance to challenge the Grand Cathedral. Failure to complete your mission by the deadline will result in a game over. You must defeat the necromancer before the day of calamity. Progressing time. On a given day, you have time to do one thing in the day and another at night. Persona style. Cool. Dungeons can only be visited during the day, and you'll need your rest that night. Okay, so that's also Persona style. Sort of. Actually, how was it? I can't actually remember. Was it like that in Persona 5? Yeah, no, it was. It was like that in Persona 5, wasn't it? Oh, no, because you went at night in Persona 5, didn't you? Yeah. I think. But it took up the nighttime slot. Well, whatever, yeah. It's a similar sort of vibe. If you spend time in town during the day, the night is yours. On the local map, there are icons indicating where you can hone your royal virtues, people who have requests, and where your followers are. Raising your royal virtues and strengthening your bonds with your followers is the key to obtaining new archetypes. Use your free time wisely and strive to be the best version of yourself. If an action will consume time, the choice will be marked with a clock symbol. Keep this in mind so you can plan your activities accordingly.
Hey
Cool.
there.
Hey, you got a sec? I was thinking, isn't Grand Trad just huge? All this running from end to end must be so tiring. So, I was thinking, you've got His Highness's sword, right? Maybe you can do something cool with it. Gria said that sword was forged with magla. With a little magic, I think I can make it float.
Give it a shot.
That's what the prince used to do, remember? So let's give it a try. Picture levitating, then see if you can stand on it. blade riding. Oh, that is fucking dope. What the fuck? They were like, we could just let you sprint around everywhere, but what if we let you fucking skateboard on your own sword? That is dope. While in safe areas, press B to hop on your blade and quickly ride through the area, and then increase speed even further by holding RT. Nice.
Congratulations on your progress thus
Wait,
far.
no, is this the end? No!
What you've experienced is merely the prologue of metaphor.
Okay.
The true journey is finally at hand. However, only the first 3 days are playable in this demo. How you choose to spend your time, where you go, and who you spend time with is entirely up to you.
Progression past a certain point in the dungeon may end the demo. May? What do you mean may? If you're saying this, it means it will end the demo. Even if 3 days have not passed in game. Son of a bitch. You motherfuckers. Oh, man. So... Okay, so we need to use 2 days and then go to the dungeon, I guess? Is that essentially what I'm getting here? Because if we do the dungeon early, it ends, so we do the... But it ends on the 3rd day anyway, so... Or we could just wait, is the other option. Because we have 10 days. We're only allowed to use 3 in the demo, but then there'll be the next 7 once the main game unlocks. So we could just wait. Oh, but I don't want to just wait, you know? I want to do it, but then if we do just wait, then we have 6 other days with which we can build our stats and everything before we actually go in. That's a toughie.
We should go.
The first thing we need to do is head to the Grand Cathedral.
What's happened?
I mean, is that the first thing we need to do? Isn't that like the last thing we need to do? Hello, who are you? Talk to Mastari Man. Oh, right. This is... You can see what people did. Through Traveller's Voices, you can see how other players spent their time. Spent time with supporters, 0%. Spent time at question mark, 0%. Spent time in town, most people. And spent time in a labyrinth. Right. So... Oh, God. What was the map button? Was it right bumper? It was right bumper, wasn't it? Oh, hello. Exploring town. You can instantly travel to locations you've previously visited through the map screen. Pog-us. Okay, there's a lot of exclamation marks. And what is the... I wish I knew what the, like, little explosion symbol is. I don't know. There's a couple of, like... Oh, actually, one of them's... The one at the bottom there is like a heart. Oh, these are Royal Virtue rank up things. Okay. Okay, well, let's make a save here. Because I guess we can come back here if we mess something up or want to do something differently, or... I don't know. Do I want to rinse the demo and do lots of different things and just see all the options? Probably not. It's probably better if I just choose stuff and stick with it. I know they've said you literally cannot do everything in one playthrough of the game, so... Whereas in, like, Persona, it is technically possible to do everything in one playthrough. So apparently, according to the devs, it is not possible to do literally everything in one playthrough of Metaphor. So I'm not going to stress too much about... Like, I'll still try and min-max like I always do, but I won't stress too hard about it because I know you literally can't do everything anyway, so...
Gah, I know worrying about it won't solve anything, but I can't stop thinking about Grius. Every time I see Maria's room or Fabienne's face, I just can't shake the guilt.
I feel the same way.
I admit, I'm relieved to hear you say it. We were only beside him a short time, but we risked our lives together. What we learned was invaluable. Knowing that risk, he still became our ally, still took us under his wing. Perhaps I saw something of my late father in him. He was a man who put family first and country a close second, though they looked nothing alike.
Got it.
Still, I mustn't dwell on it. Grius would want us to focus on what's ahead, and he would be right.
What's happened?
What's happened?
I apologize for making you shoulder the burden of captaincy, but if you have the strength the title demands, I trust you to wield it well.
So?
So, we cannot leave the Grand Cathedral in its current state. Shall we be off to it then, Will?
Not yet.
I see. Do not tarry over long then.
I will be sure to not tarry over long. Were you the mag trader? No, knowledgeable man? What are you? If I may ask you just one thing, are you all going to the Grand Cathedral?
Why?
Hey, who told you that?
Calm yourself. There's no need to be so wary. I won't say a word about it to anyone else. On the contrary, I'd like to help you. I've got intel on the monsters within the Grand Cathedral, and you could always use more information, couldn't you?
What?
Information?
I'm what some call an informant. I sell knowledge. I sell information. So how about it? Any interest in paying for knowledge? Informants. Buying intel gives you more than just what you've heard from the informant. It has various effects, such as unlocking information about enemies in battle using Analyze. Informants can be found skulking in taverns across Euchronia. Consider seeking them out, especially if you want hints about what to do next. You can view information you've purchased in the item section of the main menu via the information panel. Right.
What?
As for my sources, well, that's privileged information. I can't tell you. But rest assured, they're highly reliable. Oh, it's only 150? I mean, that's nothing, right? Sure.
Hey!
If you're set on going into the Grand Cathedral, be wary. I've heard that place is a veritable den of monsters now. I must assume this is the work of that man, that necromancer. Ugh, just the thought of bones and corpses moving on their own sends a chill down my spine. I heard they're weak to light magic. In addition, the skeletal ones are weak to physical blows. Let your fists fly and smack them around a bit. I've also heard about a moving stone statue.
Just between us.
Couldn't tell you why, but there's statues in there that come to life. They're apparently immune to sword attacks, so be careful. I've heard they're weak to wind magic, so if you're heading over there, keep light wind and weapons in your arsenal. That's all I know. I know little of your motives, but regardless, I hope you succeed. That man needs to be stopped to end this madness at the cathedral. I received a scrap of paper inscribed with the information I just heard. I'll put it away so I can check it later. Nice, okay. Walking Dead are weak to light, we knew that. Life-wrought Gargos are strong against fizz and weak to wind. Okay, cool.
Come again anytime.
Well, that's good, because we did put the wind magic on someone, didn't we? Even though we aren't using the Seeker.
You're right.
Oh, wait, what did he just say? Log. Well, let me know if you've anything else you want to hear about. I know this city like the back of my hand. I'll stay here a while, but my regular haunt is the Honeybee Inn.
It does sound like his information could be useful to us, but the Honeybee Inn, a shady-looking guy like him is a regular there.
I guess so.
See a bit of info.
Anything else you can sell us? No. Cool, okay.
Whatever.
Oi, elder lad. Going somewhere. Up to you, of course, but I wouldn't go anywhere near the Grand Cathedral if I were you. Rumour has it that Luis, you know the bloke, has sent his private army to occupy it. Unless you fancy losing your life, I wouldn't get tangled up with that lot. Indeed, indeed. Mustari Man, will you progress time?
Can't see a single good option here.
Oh, what shall I do? I cannot buy the medicine that my sick daughter needs.
Medicine? Is it that expensive?
Yes, it is. Or to put it more accurately, it costs more than what a Mustari in this city is capable of earning. My daughter won't be long for this world if I can't get my hands on this medicine. My heart aches to see her so wrecked by cough. What if I buy it?
Yeah.
Our mission is still our top priority, but it shouldn't take too much of our time to squeeze in a quick shopping trip and help them out.
You there?
What? Don't be ridiculous. We Mustari are treated poorly, but the people here hate the Elder even more. I've heard that all Elder are anathema to the Sanctists. And is it anathema or anathema? I can't remember how you pronounce that. I always thought it was anathema, but now I'm looking at the word. I'm like, that doesn't look like it's anathema. The medicine can be purchased at a church, but I doubt they do business with you. What medicine is it? Well, it's a respiratory medicine called the Breath of Fresh Air. They sell it at St. Firmus Church.
I hope it's not too much trouble.
I'm hesitant to get my hopes up, but should you somehow obtain it, please bring it to me.
If so...
St. Firmus Church should be on Sunlimio Street. Think they'll sell us the medicine?
Let's give it a shot.
Alrighty. We have a 5-day deadline. Increases tolerance if we do it. Nice. Okay. Sold at St. Firmus Church on Sunlimio Street. The rewards for solving people's requests are not limited to just money or items. You could even unlock a new archetype. The harder the request, the greater the reward. You may be requested to slay certain monsters outside the city. You can review requests you've already taken in the quest section. Enemy difficulties are also noted there. Nice. Some requests have time limits. If you fail to complete a request in the designated time, it will be marked expired. You can no longer acquire rewards for requests past the deadline, so keep an eye on your time. You can review deadlines in the quest section. Mastari tribe. A tribe recognizable by a third eye. Except... Okay, so the only ones we've seen of them are, like, wearing these boxes on their heads. We've seen a couple of guys wearing boxes on their heads. Oh, right, it immediately goes into that. They don masks and wear culturally significant attire, which many among the other tribes find unsettling. Though their population isn't necessarily low in number, the Mastari are hard to come by, as most live in the Vega Island archipelago. They believe in a unique faith. I'm fucking struggling to read today, apparently. They are often targets of persecution outside of the island, denounced as pagans. The eye on their foreheads is often called their third eye, capable of perceiving magla, which is invisible to the naked eyes of most tribes. However, how clearly they can see the magla depends on the individual. For some, it is vague, while others can see it more clearly than fairies, perceiving even the magla's quality and density. Cool. Collection 25%. We've already got 25% of the whole memorandum. It must slow down how quickly you get stuff, because that's crazy to already be a quarter through, but like we're, what, 1% through the game maybe? Right. So we are down here. So we want to go to Sun Lamao Street. Sun Lamao Street. LMAO. Okay, and then we want to go to St. Firmus, which is... I assume the second one up on the left there? But I guess we should also... We may as well grab other quests while we're around, right?
Fool. Humans.
Oh my, did you see that enormous corpse? Those creatures really are out in the wasteland. Luis is absolutely balmy. How could he bring an abomination like that to the Grand Cathedral? I simply can't believe it. What a shock to my poor nerves.
Fool.
Oh hey, it's this guy. We keep seeing this guy around. Mother. Come now, Mother. Despite how far we've come, you've much further to go yet. But Cuculus, will you be alright? If something were to happen to you, I need only make some small business transactions while I'm here. Worry not, I'll leave Grand Trad as soon as I'm finished. Yeah. That said, I'm due in Martira soon. Do you know of it? The people there eat bugs. A dull, gloomy place, if I'm honest. Once my business is through, I'll pop by the village. Oh, and I'll bring you a souvenir from Brilehaven. Ergo, 'tis but a brief goodbye. You stay safe, Mother, and count the days until we meet again, for they shall be short. Alright.
What are you doing?
Oh.
An Elda. Sorry, but would you mind keeping your distance from... No, wait, are you perhaps the Elda who's been frequenting the Hushed Honeybee Inn of late? Am I that famous?
Grand, innit?
Well, for better or for worse, your tribe certainly stands out. But more importantly, your reaction gave you away. You do frequent the Honeybee. You see, I work in a very high-end hotel as an apprentice cook, but so far, all I've been entrusted with are chores. My dream is to become a 5-star chef. To that end, I've been researching the various cuisines of the city, and the Hushed Honeybee has caught my nose, if you will. I made the mistake of telling my superiors I wanted to go, but they stopped me cold. If I learn to cook from a parapus, it'll damage our kitchen's reputation, they said.
Now what am I to do?
They told me if I even get caught setting foot in Sunshine Row, I'd be fired on the spot. I'm an idiot, and he doesn't even trust me. It's the same tired prejudices. Nydia are liars and cheats, and so on. Hang on. Sorry, how did you open this conversation? Yeah. Bro's complaining about fucking prejudices, but he opened the conversation by telling us to fuck off until he realized who we might be? Nydia are liars and cheats, and so on. So if it's not too much trouble, could I ask for your help with something? I'd like you to go help out with the cooking at the Hushed Honeybee, and then report back to me about what it was like. The only catch is, my employer has some high-priority guests coming soon, so if possible, I'd like you to get back to me by June 19th.
Please, if there's anything you can do.
I'd like to learn about their ingredients, what the kitchen's like, and of course the taste of the food. Naturally, I'll make it worth your while. How's that sound? Sure.
Thank you much.
You're truly kind, agreeing to help out a stranger you've only just met. I'll finally know what makes that kitchen tick.
I
Okay, 8 days for this one. Apparently the honeybee is always busy at night, so that's saying you have to do it in the day.
Come on!
Just like that, you're agreeing to help that guy? But I suppose Fabienne has helped us a lot, so it wouldn't hurt to pay her back by helping in the kitchen. From what I've heard, the hushed honeybee is really busy at night. So when the sun sets, let's ask Fabienne what we can do to help.
Oh, right, I see. I thought they were saying it's busy at night so she won't have time for you, but it's saying it's busy at night so she will have time for you to help. Okay, that makes sense.
Stop!
An elder and a fairy? Huh. What business do you lot have in Grand Trad?
This sensation. I can feel the magla in the area getting thinner. Does this device collect magla?
My, this vermin is awfully observant. How loathsome. Listen, what this accumulator does is none of your business, understand? If you're looking to exchange magla, go to Sunshade Row. If you've no real business here, leave.
So that's what it's come to.
So if I do something with him, is this going to pass time? Oh my, is that a fairy I see? A real fairy? Well, I'll be.
Sure.
Look, I know I'm rare, but do we need to make such a big deal of it?
I should explain. My family has something of a long history with fairies. As a boy, my parents would even tell me stories about fairies before bed. Would you care for me to tell you one?
I wonder.
So you grew up on fairy tales. No wonder you've got fairies on the mind.
If I listen to the man's tale, my imagination might improve.
That's going to take some time, so if you had other plans for today, let's come back another time.
I'm busy right now then.
I see.
Okay, cool. So yeah, stuff like that does in fact take up a time slot. That is good to know. I think we should probably go around and collect every quest, in case there's some quests which only have like a day available to do them. And then we'll know what like order to prioritize things in. Which I also guess means we're probably not going to the dungeon in this demo. I really want to go to the dungeon in the demo, but I feel like we're probably best served like getting our levels and stuff before we do that. Also, I'm just now realizing I didn't use that item, did I? What was it? Improves constitution, increases max HP by 5. Me, sure, love that. Increases archetype experience. Me, healer, yes. Okay, so whatever I was seeing when it said like level 9 or something was definitely not this. What was I seeing when I was like, wait, am I level 9 already? Wait, was that just my own? That was probably just my own character level, right? And not, yeah, that makes sense. Cool, right. Good. Man, there's so many people to listen to. I'm just like, I would like to talk to everyone. I'm just thinking like viewership-wise. Do you want me to talk to every single person? Because there are so many. And it's like, I do want to glean all this like lore from what people are talking about and stuff. But at the same time, like, it's going to take up huge amounts of time if I'm chatting to every single person, like, in every single place. But then again, there's probably not that many people outside the city, and we're not going to be in the city that often, I would imagine, so it's probably fine. No, you're not listening. I'm telling you this for your own good. That gauntlet runner is rumoured to belong to Luis's gang.
That's how it's gonna be, is it?
Quit your yapping. There's a properly magnificent runner parked here, so I've got to get a good look at it. Bloody hell, they just had to park this thing here. I don't want any additional gawkers coming around here and giving me even more work to do. Like, that's interesting that this is one of Luis's gang's runners. That's it's cool. I like getting all of the details of the world, you know. I'm invested.
Doesn't this gauntlet runner seem rather small? The one I saw at the royal funeral was much larger. If you're going to buy us a runner, make sure you get one that's as big as that one.
Oh. That was Luis's gauntlet runner. I'm not sure we can even afford this one as is. Oh, this one isn't Luis's one. Oh no, this is Luis's gang's one. Okay, yeah, that's a different thing, I think.
What to do?
Another week, another load of bodies. Tells you how bad things have gotten in the Tradia Desert, I suppose. Sending green recruits with no real-world experience to handle it is just feeding more meat into the grinder. If only we had skilled mercenaries. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I recommend entering and exiting Grand Trad through Tradia Gate right here. The royal funeral's drawn a lot of visitors. We can't be sure any misfits didn't slip through the cracks. We know it's a hassle, but using this gate is for your own safety, as well as the city's.
Come on, Fate.
Oh!
Hey, you know about these ruins out west called Beliga Corridor? Apparently there's a monster they call a Gupteros there. Even passing by is a risk. Still, I've got cargo and people to transport. Being a coachman's not easy work, I tell you. Anyway, that's what I heard from a colleague of mine. Huh.
All right then.
Where to?
Is that somewhere we can go? I don't know, that sounds like it's saying that that's like a dungeon or something.
That's how it's gonna be, is it?
Listen up, people. We've made it to Grand Trad. Got a bit of unfortunate news for you, though. There's been a monster outbreak at the Grand Cathedral. Not unlike what happened in your hometown. What? I thought we'd finally escape the attack on the village by coming here.
That's how it's gonna be, is it?
Yeah, it's unfortunately, tough stuff. Right, okay, we've spoken to you guys. So.
Fool.
What now?
Can I pull out my book? Oh, Grius' memento is a keepsake dagger that once belonged to Grius. It bears a magnificent design, yet the broken blade speaks to the profound regret of its late owner. Aw. No, okay, I was wondering if you could, like, just, because this is a normal area, I was wondering if you could just pull out the book and go to Mementos. What? It's not even the right thing if I was talking about Persona. Academia. If I was talking about Persona, it'd be the Velvet Room. Fucking Mementos. Jesus Christ, there's a fucking blast in the past. Yeah, no. I think I was looking down at Memorandum. That's why I said Mementos. You seen that corpse at the Grand Cathedral? Never seen one that huge. There you go again. What is it now? A human or something? Regardless, the army will handle whatever it is that you're on about. I've heard another proper scary rumour too. Apparently Luis is the only one in the kingdom strong enough to defeat one. Nah, mate, I'm here. I'm here and I'm a Chad, you know? This is the worst. Oh, and you're still here, Elda. Everything started to go wrong once you showed up. The face in the sky, the disaster at the cathedral, is all just as the teachings of Sanctism foretold. Evil, sinful tribe. This is because you've defied the teachings. Get out of Grand Trad at once. How would you like to suck my dick? How about that? I think that's a great idea.
That's terribly unfair.
Stubborn little stain. What do you think you're doing here? Off with you already. You're a blight on our fair city. Huh, suppose I'm not surprised your ears don't work properly. When did all these undesirables creep into our streets? Okay, like, what is going on with these guys, man? I need to know. There's clearly something more going on there. Clearly.
Whatever will I do?
Such a dangerous city. Come, let's hurry home. Oh, are we leaving already? I quite like the Flying Royal Palace.
You're not getting off the
Well, that's the shortest one they've done. Bom, 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 bom. View of the Royal Capital. We can level up our shit just by sitting on the bench. Okay. This won't be enough to cover the cost of tomorrow's meal. Oh, if only Halia were given a different fate. Unfortunate. Okay, let's pick up our next request.